YPG, 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 T5 scasm, YPG, 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 YPG.
Hello everyone, welcome to our program Youth Hangouts. We are here to help you, okay? And besides me, I have Judah, I have Isaiah, and today we are going to talk something very interesting. Throughout of this program, you are going to watch a testimony. You are going to have, we have a good news to tell them.
Very true. We have a good news to tell all of you. We are going to be having the Youth Hangout in Port of Spain and as well.
Wait, you cannot reveal everything. Say, church must our business here. So, we are going to have a good news to tell you. They need to wait, yes or no? Because some of them, they are not easy. They start to watch and after they drop in the middle of the way, they disconnect. Kill the distraction. You need to be concentrated here in our program because we have good news to you. And Pastor Isaiah, we have been talking these days, especially these days, concerning about depression. Depression is a silent killer that have been destroyed many people, all over the world, and especially here in Trinidad and Tobago. Many people that say that depression, it's a small thing, but it's not small thing, have been affecting many youths.
Some people, they even treat it like, I just take a tablet, Yeah, this youth is depressed, just getting this tablet for them to take. But in truth, that spiritual problem, that situation that affecting this youth, it had them affecting the schoolwork, family life with the friends. But we have the solution on how that youth going and beat that depression.
I would like you to take a look to this video now. And after that, we are going to talk more about depression. Please, watch it.
My greatest talent is smiling when inside I feel darkness running through my veins. To you, I seem happy, witty, beguiling, but it's just to mask my pains. In my own space, I sit in the dark crying, fantasizing how life would be if things were different. Sometimes I think a way out might just be dying. A world with no feelings sounds magnificent. I can't study, I can't work, eat, I can't sleep. Sometimes I think this depression cannot be beat. I close my eyes and a savior I always picture, but hypocrites and fakes everywhere I look. They say all I need is the scripture. How can I be helped by a simple book? This is the last straw. This is my last hope. With this world I cannot cope. And when I thought now it's the end, there it was in black and white, a helper I would send. I continue reading the promises of love. Each word fit my life like a glove. Every day I grew stronger in faith until my smile was no longer a fake. I write to you, youth, and I want to say, with Jesus, there is always a way.
Join us at the Defeat Depression event, October 18th at 10 a.m. on our YouTube channel. We have an inspiring message and strong deliverance prayers for you or a loved one. You know who is currently experiencing depression. Don't lose hope. We know there is a way out of depression. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Depression can be defeated. It's time to end depression and begin living.
Yeah, very well. For sure, Jesus, He can help you. And as we were watching this video, it's like a poem, right? Yeah. You see that there are many youths like that. They are smiling to others, but inside of them, they are depressed. Inside of them, they have the desire, to kill themselves. I believe that you saw situations like that because we are dealing with the youth every day. I believe that or you face situations similar to that.
Yes, Pastor, for true, because just yesterday, as I was explaining to you before the program, there was a Facebook profile I went on. A guy just this weekend, he committed suicide. He committed suicide, and when I was going through the profile, I was seeing that there was leading up to why he committed suicide. He was showing signs. He was showing signs. He had quotes like, when I'm dead, don't go to my funeral because I was already dead a long time ago. You know, quotes like, who is my friend? You know, I can't trust. No, it's something similar. And after a few days after they heard that he was dead, and all of a sudden there was friends posting on his profile saying, I miss you, I don't know how to take this, I don't know how to embrace this.
But look, before the person was posting the profile that they were sad if they die, if he is a guy, if he died, so no one will miss him, right? You see, Pastor Isaiah, and it's very interesting what you say. Before a person kill themselves, the person gives signs. Depression, we can see the signs of depression.
Exactly.
And among of the youths, it's work like that. They like to post sad things on the internet.
Everything is always a status. You know, today they're feeling like this, today they're going through that, and they're posting it, but a lot of people, they don't even take it serious. Like you were saying, you just keep posting things, telling people some kind of, or you know, some kind of stuff that not normal. And you know, some people be like, he just, you know, any feelings, or he just had a bad day or something like that. But in truth, it's something that eating away inside of the youth until it had the result, as he was just explaining just now.
Because some years ago we didn't have WhatsApp, we didn't have Facebook. So whenever a person they were depressed, most of the time the person used to keep it inside of them. But in nowadays you have been seeing that the youth, they have been giving signs, post on, express themselves. One day I saw a video of a girl, and there's certain youths that they work like that. They like to post sad videos on the internet, like people crying or people alone, or post that kind of picture. Today I am alone. Nobody care about me. All these things are signs from depression.
For true. And it's like, it's not even status alone. When I was in art class at school, it had artists in the class.
You see, we were talking something there, the ideas, the memories start to come.
Yeah, it started to come back because it have other ways that people express the feeling so much. You know, there's art classes that people write that you see that little stick person there, and it's like a big shadow kind of drawing, and you know, they express themselves in so many different ways.
You used to be depressed before you come to church. Don't answer. Come here. Don't answer. We are going to watch another poem again. The youth here from Trinidad, they created, and then you're going to answer me this question. I'm going to ask you as well the same question, and I'm going to tell you if one day I used to be depressed. Listen, I don't like to reveal my business to people, but I'm going to tell you guys. Please take a look. We'll be back in a few.
My heart aches, my head hurts. All this agony and pain I felt deep within. My eyes were welled with tears. Depression had been my friend for years. I searched all over for someone to take the pain away, but all they said was, it is going to be okay. No one knew the pain I felt but the million voices in my head. But one day, a strange hand knocked on the door of my heart and stripped every depression apart. He's no longer a stranger to me. He's more than a friend. I even call him Daddy. Forever he will be my king, and forever he will reign. You too can encounter this change. Just open up your heart and let him in.
There were YPG Trinidad and Tobago. By the way, whenever I say YPG, I have the song of this girl. Take a look.
Yeah, YPG, it's my family. Yeah, YPG, you power group, it's my family. Listen, first I gotta stop you. Let me take you back just a moment. YPG really had me. Where all my flaws, and they are just my friends, my family, because they were there for me through my ups and my downs. They don't discriminate, they help. We are YPG, we save souls, just so we would save or saving more. And that love that we have, not even people could bring us down. And there I am from YPG, and we are going to the top. Slowly but surely, I know this, yes, I know this, yeah. YPG, YPG, we are family, yeah, yeah. YPG, you power group, it's my family, yeah. You know, every time that you see we don't move as one, we move as family. Red, white, and blue, that is we, yes, that is we. God is by our side, and we're happy, yes we are. We will make it through a fight, and that is why we unite. Oh, oh, we are the vibes you already know. Oh, every time we pass you, we explode. Oh, this is not about the fun alone. Oh, but you know what God went through. Oh, I know there's foes and persecutions too. Oh, I know I hate that for me and you. Oh, so you can come on Sundays and you will know. YPG, we are family for eternity. You already know the devil is busy, but he know he can break the strong bond between we.
Yeah, my friend, YPG, we are family. I had asked you that question if you used to be depressed before you come to the YPG. But before let me answer by myself. Before I come to the YPG, today I understand that I had depression. I had depression because many times I used to be due to the problems that I faced at home. My father, he was alcoholic, also unemployed. We had some financial problems in those days, some years ago. Then I couldn't help my mom because she was the only one working the house to provide to the whole family. And in those situations, that situation used to frustrate me. And many times I used to feel like I was, good for nothing. And this is exactly how many youths they have been feeling. They see their parents going through problems. They see their brothers. For example, let's put a situation like that. That person that got the brother killed, right? Or that person that have a family member in jail. Maybe a girl that she has a daddy in jail, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes they feel like helpless. They cannot help the family, and most of the time they feel depressed because they cannot support their family.
Very true. It's based on that feeling of, worthlessness. It makes them feel like, I'm not good for anything, like you were saying. I can't help the situation. I just did. And because of that built up feeling inside them, it makes them to, lash out in a negative way by damaging themselves.
In my case, sorry to cut you, in my case, I used to be at home, especially in the night whenever I was on my bed. I used to cry, but I used to cry, as you say here in Trinidad, that's bad, right?
Real bad.
Real cry. Real cry.
Real,
You say real cry.
So I have to say real. Real cry. So I used to today I laugh, but in those days it was very sad. Yeah. I used to cry a lot, but you know what is funny about that? Because at school, my friend, I used to make everybody, laugh. I used to make jokes, but I was depressed. It's like many youths nowadays. Sometimes they feel that they are not good for enough, and they end up feeling depressed. And Judah, tell us, you used to be depressed before coming to the YPG?
Yes, Pastor, for
Reveal
sure.
the truth. Reveal the truth. Look to the camera, then reveal the truth.
Yes, I was, because at the end of the
But
day.
look, whoever look at you, help me. Whoever look at you, we cannot imagine
You
it.
don't see it now, that person actually was depressed some years ago.
So, but you used to be depressed.
Of course. You mightn't see it now. I smile a lot, because I don't have a need again.
When he say a lot, it's a lot for true, huh? I think that his lip is smiling.
No, Pastor, but basically this is how it was. It was like, just as you was, I was a person in class, always used to make everyone laugh, always be the center of attention. For a while, it came to the conclusion, the point that, I had to realize that, hey, something going wrong, things had to go wrong home, and what really led me to depression is the point of fitting in. At a point I realized, hey, fitting in wasn't really it. Fitting in wasn't really the thing. Fitting in wasn't really the get-go. So I started to feel a kind of boredom. From that boredom, it led to loss of interest in a lot of things, in a lot of people. And then I started to, I don't like this one, I don't like this, I don't like the other. And I just used to go home and the problems home, and then after the problems home, it's tears at night when nobody is seen, and from there, it just started to build up. And just imagine going through these things from the age of like 10, because my mother used to be abused also, so it's like, it was real hard, it was very hard.
We were talking something here, but it was almost the same that you used to going through at
Yeah,
home.
basically, because it was real difficult.
Real bad. Real cry.
Real cry.
I have to go to Serafina. She's right now on promenade, and she's going to ask some people what does it mean? What's the meaning for them about the depression? I'm going out to Serafina. Serafina, I hope that you have your face mask, right? Please, Serafina, do not tell people to remove the face mask, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
We needed to follow the direction. Serafina, now is it for you?
Yes, Pastor, you can see that we're here. We have our face mask. We're staying with the guidelines. Everything is good. So we're here today with Mr. Shaba. Yeah. So Mr. Shaba, we're just doing a little bit of interviews. We want to get your take on depression. Because you see how the situation is right now with the country, with the world basically. But what's your take on depression? You know anyone that's facing depression, or have you ever suffered it or anything like that?
Well, I'm one of them going through that right now. Mm-hmm. In the sense of depression, right? Mm-hmm. I'm a single parent with 3 kids.
So does it make you feel a sense of hopelessness or helplessness, like you just can't even seem to make it?
Exactly.
That's true, Serafina. We are going to tell them more about this great event on the 18th of this month, where we are going to beat depression. You should do the same thing with me. Oh my God. Let's go. Where we are going to beat depression. And we are going to talk more about it. You have to tell us if you used to be depressed.
Yes, Pastor.
No, yes, what? You're going to tell us? Or
Yes, I'm going to say before coming.
Hold on. Before he talking about if he used to be depressed, let me call Jelani. Jelani, he has something very interesting to tell us, because the depression that Jelani had, it was because of bullying, because of his body size. And he went through so many things. Jelani.
My name is Jelani Hudson, and I was depressed. My depression started at the age of 10. When I was 10 and me going to school, I used to be bullied a lot because I had allergies, and I used to take tablets and medication to fight against these allergies. And it used to made me fat, made me obese. And I used to be bullied and teased, and this brought about my depression. And with this depression, I began to feel sad about myself. I thought I was a disgrace. I felt dejected. I felt rejected. I felt like nobody understood me. And the worst part of my depression began when two of my grandmothers, they died, my great-grandmothers, they died back to back, one after another. And when the last one died, I felt like something inside of me just left. Like I felt all my hope vanish. All of it just disappeared, it faded away. And after this, I began to hate, just have a deep hatred inside of me. I began to plot murder and suicide. I used to plot the murder of the people who used to bully me, and also my mother. I began to plot the murder of my mother because I used to see shadows and hear voices, and I used to try to tell her about what I was going through. But me not knowing that she was also depressed, she didn't know how to help me because she was going through the same thing I was, and I didn't know. So she just used to lock her door. She used to lock her door when I used to come crying at night. She used to lock her door, and I felt abandoned. And this hatred inside of me built it up for her. And I wanted to kill her, and I wanted to kill myself. And what brought me to the church was my mom. She started attending before me. She started going, making a chain of prayer, and she was freed from her depression. And I saw that change inside of her, inside of my mother. So I decided one day after, at first I didn't want to go. But it came to a point where the voices I used to hear, I keep hearing them louder, and I keep seeing things more frequently. So I decided to come because I saw that I saw a difference in her. So I said, why not me? So I decided to come one day. And after coming, I can say with all certainty that I'm a new person. No longer do I have the suicidal thoughts. No longer do I have a hatred in my heart. No longer am I sad. No more am I longing to be accepted from anybody. No longer I am contemplating suicide. And today I can say I'm happy. No longer am I sad. No longer do I feel lost anymore. No longer do I have the hatred I used to have before. No longer do I carry inside of me any grudges. No longer do I find myself crying at night. No longer do I hear voices and I stop seeing shadows. Today I have the joy of the Holy Spirit. I have the Holy Spirit. I have peace. I have joy. I have happiness. I want to be around people now. I have the ability to talk to people now and express myself better. Today I can say that I'm truly free from depression, that I overcame depression.
Okay, so we're here with Hadassah. And Hadassah, what's your take on depression? Like, what is it that you think it is?
It's a harmful thing to be going through.
Okay, so we get that Hadassah thinks that it's a harmful phase for someone to be going through. And to elaborate more on this, we're going to go straight on the block with the teacher. So, thanks for your time. No problem.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Sarafina, for the wonderful introduction as usual. So today, October the 10th, we are observing Mental Health Day. It's so fitting that it gets in with our topic of depression. So last week we discussed depression in young persons. We saw Sarafina doing the interviews with both young persons and not so young persons. Now, my question to you is this. Do you remember what depression is? The World Health Organization gives us a very good idea of the type of depression that we face in our small island of Trinidad and Tobago. For example, it tells us that 40% of all depression starts among our adolescents. What age can we classify as adolescents? We're looking at from as young as 11 years old, they can suffer from depression. Imagine, 11 years old. Teens these days are engaging in activities earlier. They have access to the social media. They have access to all internet images. These images portray what to our youths? They portray drugs. They portray perfect lives. And in turn, you youth try to emulate them. But can you be as perfect as these reality stars appear to be? Is it really something that is worthy of being depressed over? The perfect looks, the perfect spouse, the perfect amount of money. Ask yourself, is it really perfect? How many youths, how many stars, how many people that we have looked up to have died committing suicide, have died on drug overdoses? Because you have access to this type of information, I don't even need to give you the names of the persons because they are available online. Check for yourselves, youth. Wake up. Depression is real. Our message today is not only for the youths, it's for you parents as well. The parent that says, no, it's normal for them to be sad. Yes, sadness is normal. Depression is not. There's a difference. We have to be observant. We have to be our brother's keeper. You youth, you have to be your brother's keeper. But teacher, how can I be my brother's keeper? It's simple. You look for these signs. Feelings of hopelessness, sadness, anxiety, frequent crying, excessive neglect of personal appearance. Is this normal? No, it's not normal. It's signs of depression. Here at the YPG, we are here to help you beat depression. Teacher, out.
Very well. Now, it's your turn. Used to be depressed before coming to the YPG?
Yes, I used to be depressed before coming to the YPG, but how my depression used to be, because of course of the problems with my family. My father was addicted to alcohol, as well with my other family members, always to have confusion, quarreling. It used to be in a way that I always used to be angry at everything. I used to be angry. Wait.
How comes a lovely person, I can say like that, be angry?
So gentle.
Yeah.
It's so gentle, right?
Yeah.
You see, so gentle, right?
Gentle.
So it used to be
very aggressive. Everything, even like if somebody, would say something, I would always be agitated, always getting in fights in school. We have times that even police officers used to have to come into school because of the amount of things I used to be doing, and it was a really tough time, especially because I was trying to ignore the pain that was inside by taking it out on everything around me. And because of that, it used to have me always feeling alone. Even sometimes in the night, I never used to sleep. My entire family, my brothers and them will be sleeping, I'll be up watching everybody, and I can't sleep because what's going on and everything like that, Pastor. That's how I used to be before coming to the YPG.
The effect of depression or the reaction of a depressive person is different. For example, in his case was like that. He used to shout, he used to feel vexed, upset, right? In your case, what you used to do?
Basically, Buster, just cry.
Just cry.
Just cry.
Real bad.
Real bad.
In my case, I used to cry real bad. And some youths, they post on Instagram this and that. But what we want to tell you is that today, I can tell you that myself, actually all of us, we defeat depression. And if you are suffering from depression, we are not here to judge you. By the way, we even have, this word that says here. Can you read? Help. I won't judge. I will help you. We are here to help you. We know exactly what you are feeling, and we are going to help you. By the way, the YPG is a family, right?
Of course, Pastor. Of course, Pastor. And as the song was saying earlier, YPG, we are family, Pastor.
We are family. By the way, I'm going to close the program with this song. But before, if you have been suffering from depression, give us a call. Call this number that is right somewhere here, right? You can call us because we are going to help you. And friends, I would like to remind you how we cannot forget to tell them about the good news, right?
Very true.
I'm going to allow you to tell them the good news because he was already telling the good news at the beginning of the program, right?
Yeah.
But listen, before we tell you the good news, I'd like to invite all of you for the 18th of this month, right? Next week, Sunday, the day that we are going to defeat depression. If you are suffering from depression, if you know someone that have depression, you can invite them to come. Then he has the good news, and the good news is going to match what I'm going to speak at the end.
Well, the good news for all of you that we have is that from today, the Prime Minister, he's going to be reopening the church, and as well, we're going to be able to have our YPG Hangout officially.
Exactly, but we need to pray, right? We need to pray for everything to go well. We are going to tell you more during the week, right? And friend, Pastor Jodha, after almost 2 months without the YPG, our first YPG must explode.
It will explode because the youths and them, our church will back, our YPG, our YPG. How the church will back?
Does it better, Pastor.
Do again. Oh my goodness. So, actually, I'm like that as well to have the YPG. Well, friends, as we said, the YPG, we are family, and don't kill the vibes. Get yourself ready for Sunday, the great day that the reopening of everything. I believe that the reopening is going to start from tomorrow. I don't know yet how it's going to work, but if everything is okay, on Sunday we are going to have our YPG 1 p.m. We have some challenges.
Challenges, but are you ready?
It was nice, huh?
Yeah,
2 months ago, but don't worry. We're back on the track. It's going to be very well. I believe that you're going to be in Rio Claro, right?
Yeah, Rio Claro is going to be having the YPG there as well. All our youths from Rio, from Pool, all over, I'm going to be there. By the way,
what's the distance from here to Rio Claro?
From here to Rio Claro.
How many hours, let us say?
Let's say about 2.5, 3 hours, Pastor.
You see, Pastor Isaiah left his church to come to Port of Spain, to get some fire, to get some vibes, right?
Yeah, Pastor.
And I believe that you got it.
They has the vibes too, Pastor.
They have the vibes too?
For sure, Pastor.
We are going to challenge them so. Well, friends, as the song said, YPG, we are family, and we all are together to beat depression, right?
Yes, we are.
We all are together to what? Beat depression. God bless you all.
Yeah, YPG, it's my family. Yeah, YPG, you power group, it's my family. Listen, first I gotta stop you. Let me take you back just a moment. YPG really helped me with all my flaws, and they are just my friends, my family, because they were there for me through my ups and my downs. They don't discriminate, they help. We are YPG, we save souls, just so we would save or saving more. And that love that we have, not even people could bring us down. And there I am from YPG, and we are going to the top. Slowly but surely,
I know this, yes, I know this, yeah. YPG, YPG, we are family. Yeah, yeah. YPG, you power group is my family. Yeah. You know, every time that you see we don't move as one, we move as family. Red, white, and blue, that is we, yes, that is we. God is by our side, and we're happy, yes, we are. We will make it through a fight, and that is why we unite. Oh, oh, we are the vibes you already know. Oh, every time we pass you, we explode. Oh, this is not about the fun alone. Oh, but you know what God went through. Oh, I know there's foes and persecutions too. Oh, and know I hit that for me and you. Oh, so you can come on Sundays and you will know. YPG, we are family for eternity. You already know the devil is busy, but he know he can break the strong bond between we. You power group is my family. Yeah. You know, every time that you see we don't move as one, we move as family. Red, white, and blue, that is we, yes, that is we. God is by our side, and we're happy, yes, we are. We will make it through a fight, and that is why we unite. Oh, oh, we are the vibes you already know. Oh, every time we pass you, we explode. Oh, this is not about the fun alone. Oh, but you know what God went through. Oh, I know there's foes and persecutions too. Oh, and know I hit that for me and you. Oh, so you can come on Sundays and you will know. YPG, we are family for eternity. You already know the devil is busy, but he know he can break the strong bond between we.
YPG, 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 T5 Scouts, YPG, 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 YPG.